my peeps. What is good? I'm on here really quick to talk about money. And there was some strange happenings today. And I just wanted to bring this to the community really quick because I know the times that we are in, people are getting desperate for money. And so today I went to two stores. I just recently left a store. You know, one of my stores. You all should know one of my favorite stores. So, but anyway, earlier today I was in a store, um, a big box store, and a gentleman walked up to me, and he had a mask on his face, and he was saying, "Excuse me, can you help me? I need to get to Austin, to another part of Texas, and I don't have enough money on me. I have my card, but his credit card," he said, "didn't have enough money, right?" And so, and then he said, and I just started. I mean, he had a whole spill, y'all, and he just started a job. He flashed me the restaurant badge, just a badge, like the name, like the logo of the restaurant where he worked, supposedly was working at or going to start this job, but he needed to get to another city, about an hour away or so. And I was like, well, and this is the thing too. Before I can even say I don't have money on me, he says, and I accept Cash App, y'all. There has been some hustles, and I am the type of person that will help someone who's destitute because, like I've talked to you guys before in the past, that we host Angels Unaware, and so before I can say, I don't carry cash on me, he was like, well, he has the Cash App, and I said, well, I don't do Cash App either. You can send me some Cash App, but I'm not sending or however they do, with the Cash App. Hey Tony, hey, peace, queen to you too. So, so I didn't, I wasn't gonna do a Cash App with a total stranger, and plus, ain't no money on the Cash App. So, I didn't, and so he left, and I seen him walk around the store a little bit, and then, cause when something strange occurs like that, you pay attention, and so he left, right? So just a few minutes ago, I was in the Dollar Tree, and this lady was at the register, and I just went in to grab some juice, and I was out of there, right? And so as I'm getting the juice, this lady comes up with just the sweetest voice, older lady, and she says, "Oh, ma'am, can you help me with a purchase of $20? I'm short $20 on my purchase now." Yeah, I felt all kind of crazy because I thought she was about to ask for some change. You know how people get to the counter and they may be short a quarter or two. So I thought she was going to ask for some change. And I was going to give her whatever I had with some change I had. But when she busted out talking about a $20 purchase, I said, "Man, I ain't got it. I ain't got that. I'm out here making it but I ain't do all that." But I was like, because it hit me odd. I'm like, a 20, okay. And I was like, "No, ma'am, I don't have that right now." And so she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she proceeds to walk around the store, just like that guy did earlier, right? Let me tell you how God works, guys. Let me tell you how God works. Oh, they got the baby on. Let me hurry and pass by here. Let me tell you how God works. Um, would you say, Tony? Oh no, $20 is way too much. I know, to be asking to give a perp. Okay. Um. So she walks around the store and she asks somebody else, for this help, and she needed some help. And so I hear her, and so I happen to go to the register that she was at, and she was watching me. Let me tell you about money. also, because people curse people with money. I know that sounds crazy, but they do. Money, change, things like that. They try to curse or place curses on you so that you cannot have money, so that you cannot go further in life with finances. Okay, so um, so I'm at the register that she was at, and so the guy gives her the cash register cashier says, "Ma'am, here's your other change." And so I guess she had got what she did. I don't guess because I had witnessed all this. She had got some other lady to pay the $20 for her. Y'all, I'm looking because she comes back and she stands where I'm at because she was at that register first. She gets the money she had. It looked like a, I don't know, maybe a $5, $10 bill, and then she had some coin change. Coin change is where people do curses on too. I want you guys to know. So she walks to the middle register and she's talking to some Spanish lady. But this black lady comes up who is the one that's going to help her make the purchase, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, this is her. So my stuff rings up, guys. As soon as I'm thinking, oh, this is a hustle for real, guess what number rings up on my dog on the register, the cash register? The clerk says 666. I kid you not. He said 666. I said, let me get my behind out of here, cause there's some dog on witchcraft going on up in this store. Okay, so the lady, so the cash, I'm doing my card. I'm trying to get up out of there, and so the cashier is like, "Ma'am, come get your change off the register, off his register." And she's like, "No, no, I don't need it, sir," because she over there hustling this Spanish chick. When the black lady that's behind me getting ready to come up to help pay for her $20 purchase, she ain't even over by the black lady, y'all. She over trying to hustle somebody else. So the guy is like, "Ma'am, come get your change." She asked her again for the second time. And he looks at me, and the guy is handicapped. Have you ever seen people with their hands like are not fully formed? So he has a disability, and he just looks all sad in the eyes. And I'm looking at him, and when he asked her again the second time, "Ma'am, come get your change," and she said, "No, honey, you just keep the change." Wait a minute. Wait, hold up, partner. Hold up. You in the store asking people to help you with a $20 purchase, so you ain't got that money like that to be leaving no kind of change. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? And so the black woman, see, us as black folks, we always try to be in somebody's business, half time don't know what's going on. See, I've worked customer service. I've worked as a cashier, ringing up people on the installation, right? So I know about your drawers can't be over. You can't just put the money in your cash register and be like, "Oh, we good." No, you count your drawer every night, right? Or whenever you clock out, you count your drawer, your register, to make sure you ain't short and to make sure you ain't over. Okay? So, but I knew this just from experience of me working in that field. So this black lady who's gonna help, I don't know. I don't want to say she was a witch. Something was very off about this woman. So the the change is still at the register where I am at, right? And that she just left from. She didn't want to come back and get that change. So the black lady that was standing, that was going to help her, had kind of, get a little attitude to the little man, the little disability man. She gonna say, is there a problem why she needs to come get that change? And remember on the cash register where it's ringing up, where I just got ring up, it says 666, y'all. And so the little young guy is like, "Ma'am, I can get in trouble if she doesn't get her change off of the register." And so let me tell you something. I believe this woman who helped her just got cursed tonight. I believe she just cursed herself. Sometimes we think we helping people. I'm telling you, so as she tried to get smart with the young man and said, "Is there a problem why she needs to come get this change off the register?" And I looked at her because I, I have told you once, and I've told you I hate a bully. I hate a bully. And then this man is handicapped too. You gonna talk smart? He's just telling a woman to come get her money. So I looked at her, and then she changes her tone, and he's like, "Well, I can get in trouble." And I'm looking at her, and I'm finishing up my transaction, and then she says, "Oh, oh." So then she tells the woman. Now the woman's still over here hustling, because that's what she was doing, hustling. The Spanish woman, you already got somebody about to pay $20 for a purchase that you are so in desperate need of, and you won't come get the money, the change that you obviously need in your pocket. Y'all following me with this? And so the woman, the black woman that was standing beside me, the one that's getting ready to help this other, and she's a black woman, okay? She says, "Ma'am, can you come get your change off the register, because he can get in trouble if you don't take the change off of the register," right? And so I get my bags and I go, and I had parked in front of Dollar Tree. This particular Dollar Tree is in a strip, like a strip mall, so I parked right there in front. So I'm still in the car looking and watching the transaction, because I'm like, something ain't right about this. So the woman that's been begging for the money, she comes around and stands beside the black lady, okay, that's going to pay for her purchase, right? And so she's telling, like, she's fussing with the black lady that's going to help. I can't hear this because now I'm in the car. But I'm reading body language and I'm seeing what they're doing. And she's like, doing all this. And so the black woman that's been begging for this money, that's been needing this assistance, she never picks up the change. The black lady that helped her, that said she was going to pay for the $20 transaction, I see her reach over to because the cashier's like, get the money, because he don't want it in his drawer, because he don't want to go over. She reaches over and get the one that's going to help y'all. Reaches over, gets the money, and proceeds to put it in her purse. Y'all, let me tell you, it's a reason why that other black lady didn't want to take that money. People out here will curse you with money, my people, my peeps. They will curse you with money. So you can't be just always taking money from people. And I know this from an African lady, and then I had also seen this on a video where it was a couple who had just got married in Africa, okay? And you know how they're dancing together. Even in America, the husband and wife do a little dance thing together. And so over there in Africa, they were having this wedding, and they started throwing money as the couple were dancing. And so this other lady came, and she had money in her hand, and she tried to wave it over the bride's head, okay? And so in the video, she waved it once, but she's dancing, going, oh, yeah, like celebration, right? And she waves the money over the bride's head again. But then you see in the video, it was a man who came up and hit the woman's hand from from the lady who's waving the money, because she was going to go 3 times over the woman's head. So people, because I went straight to the comments. Because I was like, I'm confused. Wouldn't that be something good? I went straight to the comments to figure out what was going on, because the person who posted this was explaining, because he was African, and he knew the traditions, and he knew about voodoo and curses, and he said the woman that was getting married and they were dancing, but the woman that came and waved the money over the head, if she would have went around the 3rd time, she would have locked in a curse. And so that's why the person hit the hand away from the woman waving the money over the head of the wife, the bride. People are out here inhabited by evil spirits, jealousy spirits, spirits of people not wanting to progress. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I did not. I am glad I did not take that money. I'm glad I did not assist, because something was off about that woman tonight. The curse could have been for me. And we know as chosen ones, as targeted individuals, that we deal with enough street data, curses, witchcraft, warlocks, and demons, y'all. But when you see something that is totally off, and the Most High is going to speak to you in many different ways. He's going to speak to you through animals. Yes, I said animals. He's going to speak through you through numbers, because when that cash register rang up 666 tonight, that let me know. Let me move out. Let me move out and draw fire, like they say in the military. Let me move out and draw fire. Get up out of there. Because that curse probably was for me, but since I did not take the money, she had to stay there, but she would not. She would not retrieve that money. So that was another sign that something was off about that cash register and this woman not wanting to take the money. Let me see what y'all guys are saying. Girl, I was wondering about that. Wondering about what? The $20? Can you explain the money curse? Oh, girl, I gave money, had problems after. You gave somebody money and they had problems after? I don't. The curse is intentional. The curse is not that you give somebody money just to give them money, and your heart was not nothing wicked was in your heart about giving this money. The curse, you wouldn't be cursing somebody if you were doing it, trying to be nice and help somebody. The games they play, I'm sick of them. I know. We all are. We all are. But I'm just saying, guys, there is something, and I believe this happened twice. It wasn't just, one off day. Like the guy came in the first store and asked me to put money on his card. Not like this was two people in the same day wanting me to do some kind of money transaction with them. So you all be careful out there. I just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention as chosen ones, as targeted individuals. People will try to curse you through money so that your money cannot continue to flow to you through you, because remember, they are trying to steal your blessings. They are like the canker worm, okay? In the Bible, the canker worm, the devil, they try to eat up your blessings, okay? So I want you guys to be aware of things of that nature, people coming up to you with these cards and asking for money via debit cards and cash app cards and all of that. Be aware. Okay, guys, and I'm out, and much, much love.